Hey, well, welcome. Uh, you know, vampires suck, but this is ridiculous. This is the final boss of Evil West. Real bitch. Real bitch. I hated the fact that, throughout the whole period of the game, from the progression, that it made it appear like it was gonna make you kill a little girl. But then, the little girl turned into this perfect embodiment of vampires sucking. Three-part to this battle. This first part was absolutely the worst. Obviously, my first playthrough, I'm playing it on the lowest difficulty because, I want to get a feel for the game. I want to figure out what I'm dealing with before I go into harder difficulties. The damage that this last boss does is ridiculous, man. Fucking ridiculous. Like, if I actually let her hit me, she would take off half my health bar with one hit. Absolutely one hit. But yeah, otherwise, this game was fun. I enjoyed it. There was definitely some things about it that could be polished. This fight, though, just makes me think that, man, this bitch needs a buff. She needs a buff, or she needs to lay off the fucking Starbucks, because Jesus Christ, she's hyped up like a fucking maniac. I can't stand it. She was driving me crazy. I love the combat mechanics of this game. Really reminds me of Dead Space. The way that all the different abilities that you have within easy access. Obviously, I didn't change up a lot of my weapon usage during these battles because a lot of the different weapon changes require a lot of time to actually do. Changing from the rifle to the crossbow, it takes. You can't pause during this fight. There's no, here, take a break. I'm just gonna take a breather. There's no time for that. And by the time you finish this first leg of the battle, which I'm about to, hang on. After you finish the first leg of the battle, it's like she gets worn down. She's starting to get really tired now, right? So she has to catch her breath after any really hard, heavy assaults. Like, hang on. You'll see. But as it progresses, watch. When she does like a really heavy attack, she's definitely slower in the final two battles. But there are... See? She had to take a break. She didn't have to do that in the first leg of the battle. But as it progresses, she just gets more and more exhausted. Which actually makes sense, because, I mean, if I was dropping these bomb-ass attacks on somebody, and they were fucking me up while I was doing it, then, yeah, I'd be fucking tired. See? I'm tired. I need a nap. Put me asleep. I'd be happy to put this bitch to sleep. I was so happy to kill her because she was such a bitch. Okay. After playing through this game, I can tell you that this is easily one of the hardest boss fights I have experienced in a long time. I couldn't get my move to work there. I don't know why. Because it's not limited to uses. The first leg of this battle, I must have died over 50 times. The second leg, I died twice. And the last one, I didn't die at all. That's what the progression of this battle was like. It was bad. However, one of the things that I really enjoyed about the boss fights in this battle was that the autosave will save progress in the battle. So after I finished the first leg of this battle, it autosaved that. So I was able to start over from that point, rather than have to go through that whole charade of shit again. Because it probably would have been a shit show. I probably would have gave up because, god dang, I got tired of watching me die. I'm gonna be honest. I got tired of it. I'm definitely gonna play through this again. I was really happy to see that once I finished it, I couldn't get the move to fucking work again. I was really happy to see that once I finished it, it had a New Game Plus mode. And hopefully, I'll be able to get back into the New Game Plus. I'll get my character fully maxed out, leveled out, and then, you know, maybe I'll get lucky. And it'll be like, these guys will be getting exhausted, dropping major moves on me, I'm just sweating. Wipe it off. Have a good day. You know? I did enjoy this game, though, for the most part. I absolutely loved it more than Callisto Protocol. I think Callisto Protocol was over... I think Callisto Protocol just... It was overhyped. You know, and I think that the fact that the world really enjoys Dead Space games, I think that's what its major sell point was. But to be honest, I didn't miss Dead Space that much. Not enough to have to go through Callisto Protocol. The Callisto Protocol was a fucking nightmare, and I couldn't stand it. There were parts of it and aspects that I enjoyed. However, I think I still could have lived without it. Evil West was definitely the better option out of the two. I definitely enjoyed Evil West more. It was definitely more Dead Space feel. Let's watch for a little bit. One of the first things I was able to tell by the end of this fight, the final cutscene, is that there's gonna be more. And I'm happy about that. I would be happy if they released some DLCs for this game to continue the adventure. However, I doubt that they will. But this was a really enjoyable experience. I cannot lie about that at all, and I would highly suggest that if you're into games like Dead Space, that you check this game out. Seriously, it was worth the money. I got it on sale, to be honest. So, like, it might not be worth the amount of money that you would pay for it right out the gate, like, straight off the shelf, brand spanking new. But it's definitely worth, I'd say 40 to 50 bucks. I'd say it's worth 40 to 50 bucks. For sure. It was a great game. It definitely provided some hours of entertainment for me. There's a bunch of treasures and stuff hidden. I didn't even get them all because one of my other issues with this game is that once you get to a certain point, if you activate like a cutscene or something, you can't go back. It doesn't permit you to go back and check out like, oh, hey, what about the left fork in the road? Can I go check that out? Can I go back and look at that? You can't go back and look at it. So hopefully you can remember where you made the wrong turns so that you could go back and make the right turns during New Game Plus, but chances are you probably won't because it gets confusing at some points. There's definitely levels in this game where it's, if you didn't have a primary objective to show you which way to go, you would get lost. You'd definitely get lost. That fucking hurt. Eat it, bitch. Yeah, that's what I just said. If you heard him, he says, God damn it, that hurt. It's like, that's what I just said. It's nice to have it reiterated by the game character. Definitely adds a little bit more texture to the flame. This is definitely my favorite variation on the vampire mythology that I've seen. I love how, like, they had vampires in this, they had werewolves in this, zombies. Obviously, there were zombies in it. It was really, really fun, really thought out, and you know, you would think that with them all being like, oh god, zombies, vampires, blah blah blah. You can look at the screen and you can tell that there was some imagination behind the creating of the characters. It was enjoyable, and once again, I would highly recommend it. Now, hope you enjoy the rest of the video and the final cutscene to Evil West. Thanks for watching.
Here, you beautiful son of a bitch. You did it. The situation is contained, sir. The Institute's resources were finally put to good use. It was just a matter of proper management. We couldn't allow for it to be led like a small-town family business. Or even worse, to be run by a woman.
Sir, this man continuously abused his position of power for personal gain. His poor decisions jeopardized the whole country. And for that alone, he should be put behind bars.
James, Dr. Blackwell here has shared some rather interesting information on your conduct of late. If even half of those allegations are true, I'm afraid you're done for. Mr. Rentier, your father was a great friend. Seeing your performance today, I have no doubt that his legacy is secure. I wonder, it appears we're down a Secretary of War. Ever see yourself in the Capitol, son?
Oh, I ain't much behind a desk.
Fair enough. Then I'll see to it that full control of the Rentier Institute is returned to you. I'm afraid only you have the, necessary skills to deal with a conflict like the one we appear to be facing.
We do, sir. We do. But to win this, we need to be bigger than ever.
And smarter.
With better protocols.
And stronger lines of communication.
Well, it sounds like you two have it all under control. You've got my full support in any way I can provide, son. Carte blanche, as they say. The sky's the limit.
Thank you.